Hi, everyone, and welcome back to episode 99 of the Global Diamond Broker Hard Truth Diamond Podcast. I'm your host, GIA Judy, and this is my co-star, Colin Ferguson.
A co-star? I'm a co-star?
Yeah.
So cool, being a co-star. We're both in black today because we're in mourning.
What are we in mourning for? The mine diamond industry?
That's a good one. That was quick.
I think I stole that from you.
Did you?
From episodes ago.
You stole more material from me, more jokes? Yeah. Well, that is not surprising because if you wouldn't even have a sense of humor, I don't think, if it wasn't for me.
Oh, please.
And providing you with material.
Oh,
Do you know how much I
please.
hear rerun material from you, my jokes?
Most of it's just mocking you, though. It's not.
Oh, is it? You're just making fun of me?
Yeah.
What did I say this morning? I wish every day could be Tuesday.
That's not what you said.
Oh, isn't it? What did I say?
You're like, oh, it looks like every day is Tuesday these days. How beautiful you are.
That's what I said. Yeah, that's right. How beautiful you are. And you get up and fix your hair.
No, I actually slept in overnight curls, and I looked like one of those like 60s, pin-up dudes.
Overnight curls. Am I supposed to know what that means?
Probably not.
Is that like where you have the thing on your forehead and you sit here like it's
Yeah.
normal? Is that one of them?
And then I just wake up with effortless waves.
I'm the middle of four sisters, as you know. Have I ever mentioned that? Because that's another one you
I didn't
make
know
fun
that.
of me on. You'll go, I'm the middle of four. But I'm the middle of four sisters.
And we don't talk about hair, okay?
Well, I do not talk about a woman's hair because it's a sinkhole. All you do is mention hair, and all of a sudden it just it goes on and on and on. Anyway, welcome to the podcast, everybody.
Can you stop touching me
We're
with your
back
knee?
together again. I can't help myself. I'm just a man,
I
Judy.
know.
Hey, and yeah, this is in less than 48 hours. We're on our way to.
Viva Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas for the world's largest gem show. And of course, going in with me at the, driving, there's lots of controversy for us. Someone said to me the other day, how many years have you been going? I said, well, it's been well over 30 years that I've been attending the Vegas Gem Show, and there's the Tucson Gem Show, and there's the Gem Show in Hong Kong that I go to as well. But here's the thing, I said to them, I go there and I get to see a lot of my friends and a lot of my enemies. It's cute, right? But it's true because not everybody who's my competition, and not that I really have competition, but there is a large number of retail jewelers who, for very good reason, like taking money right out of their, don't like me because of what we do.
I think don't like is a bit of an understatement.
Hate me. Mother Teresa, if you're going to be successful, you will
gonna
make
make
false friends
And true enemies.
and true enemies succeed anyway. That is from the poem called Anyway, which hangs on the wall in Calcutta of her orphanage for sick and dying children.
How do you know this stuff?
I don't know. I actually can recite quite a bit of the poem, probably the whole poem.
So it's exciting. We'll be in Vegas for our 100th episode.
That's right. This is episode
And you're
99.
taking all the equipment in your suitcase because I need all the space.
So I
can-
was told this morning.
Yeah. I said, shoddy not.
Anyway, it's a dark, gloomy day here. It's like winter here in our Vancouver office, high atop the beautiful Marriott Hotel in downtown. Beautiful normally, not today, Vancouver, British Columbia. And when I woke up this morning, I was going to say all I wanted to do, but I was quite excited when I woke up this morning.
Why? Why were you
'Cause, well,
excited?
first of all, we're so busy. I have so much work to do, brokering diamonds all over the world. And the fact that the company and what we do really catches on and is really catching on is the fact that, it's time to eliminate the retailer. Certainly the big news in the diamond industry with De Beers, and it's funny because I went on this morning and I Googled top stories in the diamond industry, and one of these fellows that used to really diss me for talking about the fact that lab-grown diamonds a retail jeweler who I suspect will be in Vegas. Who?
Wait, whisper it to me.
Pardon me?
Whisper it. Whisper his name.
Was making comments about how slow his company is, and this guy is selling. Oh, it's London Jewelers. I don't care. Like the guys, got on me for saying, which is the truth, which if you see my post, GHIJ are dark diamonds. So I think he's come to the epiphany that I kind of know what I'm talking about, number one. Number two, the other one was that laboratory created diamonds would take over the industry. And I mean, this guy and Ice Rock Diamonds and those guys, they were horrible to me in the beginning. And now they have to bow down to my wisdom
I feel
and
awkward.
my foresight. Huh?
I feel awkward.
Why?
I just don't want people to come for us.
They won't come for you. They'll come for me.
True.
Big 6'3", 265-pound, nasty mofo. Not really. Me.
Yeah, really.
Really? Mm-hmm. So anyway, that's, the big story in the diamond industry today. So we may as well get to this because we're being a little bit self-indulgent this morning.
More you than me.
It's always.
What's the biggest story? Because I have a story.
Oh, it's got to be De Beers still hasn't sold. De Beers, the price must be dropping. The fact that De Beers, the legendary, iconic diamond company that really started this whole thing, has been decimated by laboratory-grown diamonds. Right, London Jewelers? Yeah. Anyway, I don't even know if the guy's in London. It was funny, though, because these guys all had to capitulate. They don't know what they're doing. They don't have a background in the industry. They follow the industry BS, absolute bullshit lines, and they get stuck and caught in the midst of it all because they don't know what they're talking about. And please, if a company advertises and has big budgets, or they're a jeweler, would you ask them their background in the industry? Would you ask them to prove what they're saying? GHIJ, the only reason those colors of diamonds ever had any position in the marketplace was the fact that, what was the fact? Was the fact that De Beers mined them and De Beers made it okay to own them. And now the paradigm is owning and they stick their fingers out and their diamonds are dark in the real world forever. Mm-hmm. Don't get sucked in, right? And these jewelers believe it. Like the one about, but when they're in a setting, they're the same. It's not scientifically possible. It's ridiculous.
That one always gets me.
Huh?
When they say that one always gets me when they say once it's set in yellow gold, it makes the stone appear
gold.
brighter.
Not just yellow gold, any gold, white gold. It's just poppycock.
Poppycock?
Poppycock. You
What's
don't know
that?
what poppycock is? Bullshit. Okay, so
Ooh, it's warm in here. No.
Go for it.
No.
What T-shirt do you have on under
None.
there?
Okay.
Really? Then keep it on.
Can I talk?
Yeah, sure.
Can I have the
you
conch?
can talk and talk. What?
Okay, so I read an article that was very interesting. A group of scientists from an institute in South Korea have discovered a new way to create lab-created diamonds. And here's the catch. In 15 minutes.
Why do you wait to share these stories with me when we're on the air?
I want to get your real-time reaction. That's why. Anyways, so this group of scientists was led by physical chemist Rodney Ruoff. I don't know how to say his name. Traditionally, diamonds can be formed or created in a laboratory in two ways. We know HPHT and CVD. I'm sorry, am I interrupting something?
This is one of our clients in Florida who's ordering a 5-carat diamond.
Which we are finding to be very common these days.
Yeah. Oh, the landscape for
Right?
diamonds is getting very much bigger.
Like the 5-carat is now the...
So here's my questions about the 15-second
You just don't let me
diamond.
talk. 5 carats are the new 2 carats.
Judy, I can't shut you up.
Okay,
is
go ahead.
what-
Go ahead.
Okay.
What is your question?
Don't let you talk. No one not lets you do anything.
Well, maybe,
okay?
you know what? Let me finish what I was trying to say.
Okay, well,
So-
you stopped talking about what you were trying to say and actually started on about what I was doing on my phone.
Because you're not.
So it's distracting, right?
It's so distracting.
When you're talking and people are on their phones.
Okay, so diamonds we know can be created in a laboratory in two ways. There's HPHT, which is high pressure, high temperature. It's our preferred method, I think, for lab created
Just because
diamonds.
it mimics nature more,
Right.
and there's not secondary processes.
And then there's also CVD, which is chemical vapor disposition. Okay, and normally those processes can take a few weeks, even a month for a larger stone. This group of scientists in Korea, they discovered a way to expedite that process and get it done in just 15 minutes. However, this groundbreaking technology has its challenges where the diamonds that they created this new way are so small that it can't be used in jewelry, but it can be used in industrial purposes, like drilling, for example. So I thought that was very interesting.
Why?
Why do I find it interesting?
Yes.
Well, this just goes to show you the level of technology that's involved in creating lab created diamonds and where the technology is headed, right? Who knows, months, years down the road, they'll be able to create these laboratory created diamonds in just minutes. Who knows?
See, that's not what I find fascinating about it. You want to know what I find fascinating?
Not really. Go ahead.
Because I am the diamond genius. You understand that, right? Mm-hmm. So here's what I find fascinating is, and that was going to be my question is, what's the application? Because clearly they're very small. Because no matter what, the crystal has to grow. So no matter what, you have to grow a crystal for it to be a diamond. These are crystals. And really, the laboratory-created diamonds that they produce now, if you go back to the Genesis, not to be biblical here, but to the beginning, it was a mined diamond.
Crystal seed.
Right? Crystal seed.
So this new technology, they are creating these lab diamonds without a starting seed, which is so interesting. I don't know if you want to get into the nitty gritty of it.
But here's what, again, here's the where I see this leading is not, is here, is mined diamonds. 85% of what comes out of a mine
are for industrial purposes.
And here now you can make them in 15 minutes for industrial purposes.
So it's leading the way where mined diamonds aren't needed.
It's over. I've been saying this and taking the wrath of these retail jewelers who know nothing about what they're talking about and just blather on like they're right. Boy, are they ever wrong now. And yes, I do take kudos for being right. I'm right a lot. I know my industry. I'm not a retail jeweler. I'm a broker. I've worked at every level of the industry. Like, the amount of bullshit in the industry, and sorry for swearing, and sorry for the word bullshit. Didn't we get a notice or something about swearing? Anyway, is unbelievable to me. Like, of course, laboratory-grown diamonds, identical to mine diamonds, no one in the world can tell the difference, are going to become dominant, particularly, and they are dominant now, by the way.
In the industrial sector, right?
No, in the engagement ring sector.
I guess in both, if you think about it.
There's no difference. There's no difference. They can't tell the difference. No one in the world can look and tell the difference. Those cheap little testers they have in jewelry stores, believe them if you want, they're non-conclusive. And you have these, this product that you can pay $100,000 for or $15,000 for, and they're identical. And they even have now GIA certification. So GIA certification, after the Gemological Institute of America said they would never certify a laboratory-created diamond, they started doing this about 2 years ago, means there's a plan in the industry. People don't understand this. Retailers don't understand this. I said on this podcast when that happened, that's it. The GIA, the Gemological Institute of America, is in bed with De Beers. I've been their guest at big conferences where they invited me when there was strategic changes to the grading system to get my opinion. Boy, I really know what I'm talking about. And so when the GIA said, we're doing it, we're going to certify them, hell had frozen over in the diamond industry, and I thought immediately, there's a plan. And look, you've now got LVMH in there, labeling them as luxury. Mm-hmm. You've got these luxury brands from Prada to
Tag Heuer,
who are literally promoting them as luxury. And if you think about it, true luxury is about beauty. True luxury is about rarity. True luxury is about nobody buying luxury today wants anything that has ethical issues, which the mine diamond industry does and did.
And environmental issues.
So these are all getting resolved now by one little product that started like the little seed and now is growing into a very big marketplace. So the diamond industry, the laboratory created diamond industry, is just like one of those
little seeds,
buds that grows and grows, and this crystal is growing and growing and growing, and now you see a decimation of the need for mined diamonds in the industrial sector. And by the way, the industrial sector is everything from drills to certain sandpapers to cutting tools to insulation. It's quite amazing the products that are
the uses
of diamonds. 85% of what comes out of the mines is no longer required because they can make it in 15 minutes and for a fraction of the cost. So you can see the writing on the wall. The pressure's too much. It's folding. De Beers, like I've been saying, is a dodo bird at least in the form that it's in now with the mine diamond thing. So guys, if you're thinking of a mine diamond, think.
That was good.
That was pretty good.
That was a good story I brought up, hey?
Yeah, that was a really good story.
Pat myself on the back.
Yeah, you're amazing.
I truly am.
Absolutely amazing.
Also, just an update, that diamond company, Potomac Guitars, they never got back to me.
Who?
Remember last week? Potomac Guitars, they had the $17
yeah.
natural diamond picks.
So you messaged them and they didn't get back to you?
I commented publicly on their posts and they didn't get back to me, no.
Wow. So do you think they're picking on you?
Okay, that joke is old.
Do you think they pick who they get back to?
That joke is old.
Do you think that, let's see, do you think we picked the right pick company? Or you picked the right pick company to talk picks with? Should I keep going? Who are you texting? What's going on?
I am checking their comments. Oh, so they posted something after I commented, but they didn't get back to me. So.
Yeah. So
anyways.
Maybe they're like me and they just don't like you.
Could be.
Less is more. Do you know what I'm saying? What is going on? You seem a little distracted this morning.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Yes, episode 100 from Las Vegas, Nevada. Can you be there, bitches?
Be gentle on the microphone. Oh, my God.
You have to take that part out about be there, bitches. Oh, yeah, you do.
No, I'm not taking it out.
Be there or be square. Is that better?
I'm keeping the bitches in there.
Right? Episode 100, Las Vegas, Nevada. And I was thinking about this as well. We're going to be live Friday from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh, shit.
Right? It's really your job to think of these things, but apparently I have to do, everybody's job around here right now. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we're going to be live from Vegas. So make sure you bring the microphone so people can hear what I'm saying. Get your leg off of mine, by the way. It's a little too intimate for me.
Sure.
Especially now that I have a girlfriend.
All right, you guys, thanks so much for tuning in to today's podcast. We will see you next week in Vegas.
Take care, you guys. Thanks for tuning in.